Hey, I got these fantastic shrimp, remember, at the Kaloa Town fish market, head-on shrimp. Thanks. Now, this is fresh shrimp. When you buy shrimp with the head on, they can't disguise it and freeze shrimp with the head on. It turns all white and mushy inside. If you want to find the freshest shrimp, find it with the head on. Yeah, I know it's horrible to rip the head off and have the guts come out and things like that, but it's a lot easier to freeze shrimp with the head off. Buy it with the head on. You'll know it's the freshest. And I know they're fresh, and they are so beautiful looking. It's another thing I feel like I could eat raw. But again, I'm on vacation here in Hawaii. I didn't bring any cookbooks with me. I didn't bring any recipe books, and I don't recommend that you do either. The airline is going to charge you $10. And you know how heavy these books are. Well, when you got to check your baggage, another $10 just to bring your recipe book. And another thing here, when you're on vacation in a rental kitchen, I don't have all my pots and pans. I don't have ingredients. So even if I did have some recipes, what good would that do me? I probably wouldn't have 50%, 75% of the ingredients that it asked for. What I'm going to do is just make up a shrimp dish with basic cooking methods. And there's going to be quite a few basic methods in here that I won't review all of them, but the first thing I want to do is clean my shrimp. And if you'll remember, there are many different ways to clean shrimp depending on if you're doing shrimp cocktail or if you're going to stuff them or skewer them. There are different ways to clean shrimp. But the heads and the shells, what do we do with that? Well, I've got a pot back here that I'm going to use all the heads and the shells to make a flavorful broth. I can then use that for gravies or sauces for other dishes, or use it for seasonings and salads. It's going to be a shrimp flavored broth. And we've talked about broth making before. We start with cold water and so on. I didn't bring my shrimp tool with me. Here's another reason you need to know basic cooking methods and basic prep. I didn't bring my cool shrimp tool. TSA, the Traffic Safety Association, they're not going to let me bring a shrimp tool on the airlines. You're like, I'm going to hold up the airline with a shrimp deveiner. What do I got? I've got this block full of knives here. You know, again, 10 steak knives. When have you ever served steak to 10 people? But what I'm going to do is find a paring knife, go ahead, clean all my shrimp, make a flavorful shrimp broth. I'm going to steam some of them and then chill them for shrimp salad tomorrow and make a great shrimp dish for tonight, all with basic cooking methods, no recipes applied, because again, basic methods always transcend recipes. Alright, well, after all that, using all those shrimp, what did I wind up with? Well, I wound up with some beautiful steamed shrimp for shrimp salad tomorrow and maybe the next day. Set myself up. I took the heads and bodies and tails, and I have about 48 ounces or so, 6 cups of flavorful flavorful shrimp broth. That would be magic if I turned it into chicken broth, huh? Flavorful shrimp broth. How do you think I steamed the shrimp? In the shrimp broth, gave it extra flavor. And again, just dealing with what's in a rental unit here, what did I come up with? Well, I had the shrimp, I had a pineapple, I had an onion, I had some mushrooms, and I bought these Japanese somen noodles. So with a basic saute method, I've created soy, pineapple, shiitake, stir fry. And how was I able to do this? Not because I used a recipe, but because I used basic cooking methods, and I can create anything, anywhere, even in Hawaii. Aloha from Hawaii.